This dubious device is called a cordless phone. Now, you may, lose it on a day-to-day basis because you don't know where to find it, because some people are like that. But what you didn't know is your phone batteries do die eventually. The batteries in the handset die. And how do they die? Because some people overcharge them or don't drain them every month like I do. That's how you're supposed to do it. What's even more annoying is when the batteries do die, some people just chuck the handset and get a new one. Well, today in this video I'm going to be showing you that that's really not the case in day-to-day modern living, because you can save yourself 40 or 50 quid trip to the shops for a new handset. Why would you want to go to the shop and waste 50 quid on a new handset anyway, when it's cheaper to do it yourself at home with simple AAA batteries, as long as you don't put it on the holster? Or you can go to Poundland or many other places and get yourself the replacement batteries you need for the recharger. Now don't worry, this does work, because whatever batteries you get from Poundland and other places, as long as the milliamps are near the same, I don't think it really matters. But then again, in households, people throw it away, and it's very, very wasteful. Very, very wasteful. And some people just randomly buy new handsets for the house anyway, even though the old ones work perfectly fine, and they're chucking all that toxic crap into the river again. So I would recommend you to keep your handsets, really, but it's up to you if you get a new handset, I guess. But in this video anyway, I'm going to show you that that's not the case of chucking your handset away when the batteries decide to fail in them. So basically, how simple is it to replace batteries in the handset so it continues to work? Well, you don't need to rip all that wiring out, and that's another disadvantage, the wires. You've got to rip out all the wires from the tangled mess in your living room or wherever you've put your phone, and it's just a nightmare. So in this video, I'm simply going to show you a simple fix and show you that you can simply just change the battery and have no problem. So first of all, what you need to do is turn off your cordless handset, like so. When it decides to switch itself off. Mine doesn't want to turn off. Okay, so once you've done that, take the batteries out, like so. Put the back case to one side. Now, there is many ways to keep the phone going. Now, this tip is for when you're in the house, all the shops are shut, or you can't afford rechargeables. Well, no problem, because Poundland or even your house has AAA batteries laying around. So if you've got some AAA batteries laying around, you can simply put in your own AAA batteries that you do have at home into the handset. But I wouldn't recommend doing this, because sometimes people forget that they're in there and they put it on the holster, and it causes a bit of a leakage mess, unless you're using probably alkaline. But still, they kind of leak as well. I've noticed that from Duracell. Not sponsored. So yeah, you could technically do that, but when you do have the shops open, I would recommend you to do this. Get yourself some AAA batteries. You can even get them in Poundland, for God's sake. So it only costs £1. You can get them in other stores, but I wouldn't recommend other stores, because Poundland does them as well, and it does work fine. So all you have to do is put the batteries into the handset, simply put it in the holster, it will charge up. It'll probably take 24 hours to get to the full strength it should. There you go, you simply not wasted 50 quid of your money, and you only spent £1. Now, just to prove my point that you can just use any old AAAs, I'm going to put them in now. So put these Kodak extra long life ones in, and it's booting up. And just to prove that any old AAA batteries will work in the back of these handsets too, I've got these Fuel Max batteries. I'll quickly show you, but I'm going to have to pack them up again in sellotape. But I'm only doing this for the tutorial of the video. But you can get them in the 2-pack, which is convenient, because some of these handsets only use like 2. This one uses 2. If yours uses 4, then £2 is better than 50 quid still. Unless you've got 2 of these handsets, then it's 4 quid. Anyway, let's put these in. Remember, these are any old rechargeables I got off the street. Put that in like that. Put the cover on. And there it is, it's booting up. And as you can see, look, it says fully charged. And just to prove that it actually works, there you go. And just to prove that the batteries are simply working in the phone too, I've got to take these rechargeables out, put in the originals. You can use any batteries, not just Kodak. Any ones that you have laying around sometimes works very well. See, normal AAA's work. Just remember not to put it on the holster, just put it to one side, and when your phone rings, use it. Because you don't want to accidentally charge it and then cause a big massive leakage. And there you go, you can simply use any old AAA rechargeables in the back of the phone. You know, don't spend like 50 quid to 100 quid on a bloody handset from BT or something. You know, use the one you've got. There's nothing wrong with the one you had before, in my opinion. It's just not as modern. So there you go, a simple fix for you guys. I've simply shown you that you can power your landline phone from any old battery off the street to any old AAA battery rechargeable. And yeah, take it from me, save some money. Don't, you know, destroy your old phone just for a new phone, for God's sake. The old phone did as good job as it would for the new phone would, so if that made any sense. There you go, a little simple tutorial there that you know, can take home today, which you already probably are in your home. But anyway, thanks for watching anyway. Don't forget to currently subscribe and tell me if this has worked for you. If it hasn't, then fair enough, get yourself a new phone, but it's worth a try. Come on. It's not 100% guaranteed, but at the end of the day, it worked in this phone, so it can work in many other handsets, I'm sure. So, there you go, simple fix for you. Also, put into mind, if your phone is AA batteries, you can use any old AA batteries or any rechargeable AAs. So if it's not AAA, then it's AA. So Poundland also do them as well. So if you want to cheap out on them as well, go for it.